Oh yes, the dancing Cara Delevingne. Oof.
Ooh, I'm enchantress. It's like, okay, whatever. BET.
So racist.
Oh god. Yeah, of course you make the
Oh, we're gonna
black
get into
guy
some Jeff John
fucking.
stuff here. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fandom United. We have a Suicide Squad watch along in honor of the newer Suicide Squad movie that they won't say is a sequel or tied into this movie. I am joined by Billy and Pardis, who have done the Man of Steel watch along, the BVS Ultimate Edition watch along. We will get to Zack Snyder's Justice League. That won't be an easy watch along, but we're still ironing out the details. Billy, Pardis, how are you guys?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Excited to revisit this movie and to prepare for the Suicide Squad, which is I'm super excited about.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not, but I'm just here to have a good time, and I always love watching DC with these two, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have a good time, even if the movie isn't the greatest.
Yeah, there'll be some laughs for sure, and not the good
Dancing as
kind of
well.
laughs. Yeah, this movie came out 2016, and the marketing had us all hyped. All of us. Ever since that Bohemian Rhapsody trailer, and then the Ballroom Blitz trailer afterwards, and then the ensemble that is Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto. I mean, it was just insane. And many of us, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, if you feel differently, but it was a movie that didn't really live up to the hype. A movie that was definitely entertaining. There was something entertaining about it, whether it was just the characters. The movie itself was a mess, and we'll get into that. But any thoughts before we start?
Oh yeah, no, the studio definitely interfered with this movie heavily. I know they did because you can tell there are definitely some reshot scenes, like for
Oh
sure. It's
yeah,
not as obvious as Justice League, but um, yeah, no, I feel like there's a lot of different context, and I know that David Ayer is not happy with this movie in general because he has been on Twitter multiple times saying, "Hey guys, this is not what I intended," and yeah, especially like with Joker and Harley.
hmm
Like
Yeah,
I know originally that relationship was meant to be the relationship it's meant to be, which is
yeah,
toxic and not cool at all. And yeah, I did learn some context from somebody that actually has seen the original cut of the movie, and yeah, they did some different stuff.
yeah, I echo the same thoughts as you, Billy. Yeah, this movie is not good at all, but that's what happened to studio control, which oof, studios should like let the director do their own vision.
absolutely. No, I completely agree with both of you. In fact, are calling this movie Studio Squad because it's pretty much the studio. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get into all that as we start the movie. You could find it on HBO Max at no additional cost, or you could sync up your physical copy with us. We'll get started in just under a minute. So I will be watching it on HBO Max, and we are watching the theatrical edition, not the false advertising extended edition. Or no, I'm sorry, the director's cut, right? Or what do they call it? The
The
director's cut?
extended cut.
Yeah,
The
It's
yeah,
extended
literally
cut.
like five
and
more minutes.
Yeah,
There's not much of a difference.
yeah, exactly. So if you guys are ready, we will do a countdown from 10 and we'll get started. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And here we go.
I will say this though, the whole aesthetic looks cool, like for the time, and it'll be an interesting piece of history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the coloring of the intro logos.
Yeah, the Army of the Dead aesthetic.
You ain't got no friends, Floyd. That is cold. It's got a little steady in there. Red shit. Everything, bro.
I was surprised Will Smith even took this role to play a bad guy.
Well, I mean, Deadshot's an awesome character, so I would be attracted to that role. I mean, it's the lead role as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing the castings of, like, you hear the names like Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and stuff.
Jai Courtney.
Jai Courtney, I think somebody once said that Jai Courtney was going to be Deadshot. And I was just like, no, if it's Will Smith, he's going to be Deadshot. And I knew Jai Courtney was Australian, so I was just like, oh, if they do Captain Boomerang, somehow.
He did really well as Captain Boomerang.
I liked Jai Courtney. It was the first time I was just like, he looked like he was having fun. Same with Margot Robbie. She looked like the whole cast looked like they had a great time filming it.
Yeah, I think the behind the scenes making of would make like a fascinating documentary. All the stories about Jared Leto's Joker, how there was a therapist on set, how David Ayer had them all sit in a circle and just, like talk about, just have deep conversations. Yeah.
There's Ike Barinholtz.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I like
Ike,
him in
if I'm
this role,
butchering
too.
your last name wrong. Yeah, Jared Leto's supposed to have a big part in this movie, but majority of his scenes got cut out.
Yeah, like a lot of his scenes. So right now, if you're watching along, Sympathy for the Devil is playing, and Amanda Waller is being escorted into the restaurant. And I love how it ties into BVS right here with a flashback. That's how connected these movies were, man.
She's amazing as Amanda Waller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was great casting. There was rumors for a while that Oprah was in the running, and I was just like, Oprah's never going to take it.
I would have been shocked to see. I'd be interested to see what an Oprah Winfrey, Amanda Waller. I feel like she has a little bit of meanness in her, but not like Viola Davis, though.
I don't think I could see Oprah as Amanda Waller. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
God,
I mean,
I
Oprah's
remember
she's very selective of her roles, because people often forget that she was originally an actress before she became, the Oprah we think of now, before she had her own TV show and everything.
You get a car. You get a car. You all get cars.
Queen of talk show. Yeah.
And of course, Sympathy for the Devil would play, because they always play that if it's like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And just look at Cruella, which did it much better, by the way.
I love Cruella.
So good. Cruella.
Yeah. I love this shot because that's ripped straight from the comics.
Yeah, these I don't mind. Like these introductions with the music that I don't mind.
Yeah, the whole
Like with um, the character bios.
yeah, the whole stuff with Deadshot is also just that's Deadshot.
Hey, Angelo. This is the exterminator you called me. Your rat problem. Now it's looking a little thin. No one gets paid if what needs to get done gets done. Nope, that's not cool. No money, no money. Whoa, here's your boy right now. The car now. In about 30 seconds, your window is
Somebody's volume's a little too high.
okay, relax.
I'm getting a major echo.
Double the speed that they get. You got 10 seconds. Not the kind of people you Brittany is going to get a sore throat while the singing he's about to do.
I don't remember this part. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this movie.
Like, okay, well, you gotta have your mask on a little bit.
Now I remember.
Great outfit. I love his outfit.
I'm just kind of sad that they couldn't get Will Smith for the new one.
I think he had like scheduling issues.
Yeah. They said scheduling, and I'm like, I don't know about that. It's just
I just don't think for what was he done since Bad Boys?
he might have been doing the Venus and Serena Williams movie where he.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But
the movie was shot last year, so
yeah.
I'm looking at the filmography.
It's just weird to me seeing a Suicide Squad without Deadshot because he's always been part of it. Like literally always been one of the permanent members. It was the same thing when I saw this movie and there was no King Shark. It was weird for me.
He did Concussion, Collateral Beauty, Bright.
Not a good streak.
Yeah.
I like this part. Will Smith versus Batman.
Also, Will Smith looking like a 70s pimp.
It's kind of weird how they're doing the same thing for Idris Elba's character, where it's like he's a trained killer with a daughter, and Amanda Waller uses it as leverage.
And then they're just slightly tying into universe when they're just like, oh, he got Superman. And it's like, okay, would you like to show us that? That would be nice. Or is it going to be like in Birds of Prey where we only see the back of their head? That was so stupid. They kept mentioning Joker, and I was just like, why? Just don't show him.
Speaking of the air cut, this right here, way more footage. There was way more.
Mm.
They said they had enough to shoot an entire movie.
Right. Yeah, this sequence where they break the Joker out, there's a lot more to it. You can actually see in the background Jared Leto's Joker beating somebody with a bat.
Yeah, very quickly.
It's just, and I'm not saying anything new. This has been said for years, but it's just the cuts are so terrible. They're so bad.
Like this footage, that was actual one, and then that is clearly a reshoot because if you saw the first teaser trailer from Comic-Con, then you know that the delivery is much different.
Mm-hmm. This club sequence with the Joker in common. I remember all the that this one's also extended as well. But I remember the we're like, oh, Common's gonna show up as a Green Lantern. It's like that doesn't make sense. Why would Green Lantern show up in a Suicide Squad?
Yeah, and Jared Leto's Joker, he made some choices. I don't know. The tattoos I'm not a big fan of.
Do you like the thing that about his teeth and how it was?
Yeah, I like the teeth.
Batman that punched
The
his teeth out.
teeth choice is interesting.
Yeah.
So is the tattoos as well. I wonder if he's going to be referenced in the Suicide Squad.
Handsome honka honka. God, it's weird. And then he's like pawning Harley off or something. So just is okay with being a cuck or whatever.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I think it's very accurate about how Joker views Harley Quinn. Like he can.
That's true.
Let her go easily.
He does not care.
He's so crazy that he wants her back. Like it's very very toxic.
Yeah, one of these will be referenced in the Suicide Squad.
The upcoming movie, the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what James Gunn has said, there's. I mean, but other than the characters returning, and of course we'll find out soon enough. It's confusing because he says it's its own thing, but and it's not a sequel, it's not a reboot. It's just it's weird.
But that purple Lamborghini is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, awesome, great song.
I want to drive one of those.
Yeah, the Rick Ross. I think Margot Robbie said something about she learned how to hold her breath for like 5 minutes because of this sequence.
Who laughed at this moment in theaters? She knocks her out. It was like the one time Ben Affleck. It's like, all right, I'll put on the suit. I get to sort of make out with Margot Robbie. Sure.
Captain Boomerang.
Oh, so right now, if you're watching along, Captain Boomerang is robbing. The Flash is about to stop him, and Zack Snyder shot this scene. Put this up real quick.
Do y'all think we're ever gonna get the Ayer cut?
Yes, I've said it multiple times for months. I think it happens in the second half of 2022, and dare I say, the success of the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, will affect that heavily. Because
Yeah, I
if
guess.
this one succeeds, this R-rated violent version of Suicide Squad, you better believe the head of the Discovery Warner Brothers merger, I think his name is David Zaslow, he's gonna look at that and be like, why aren't we doing anything? If not him, HBO Max, they're gonna be like, hey, like this R-rated Suicide Squad crushed it. And again, I think it relies on the success. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I can see that happen since because so far the review has been amazing for the upcoming film.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's really a 50-50. I'm just gonna say never.
Yeah, exactly. Never say never. So apparently, David Ayer's original cut opens with this, with June, played by Cara Delevingne, exploring the Amazon jungle, and looking for the Enchantress.
Yeah, terrible archaeologist move right there. She literally breaks it. Like the thing that you're searching for. They were like supposed to be like careful and shit, but
Well, and that goes into the bad editing right here, because apparently it's the Enchantress and her telling her to open it, you know. So, but of course we don't get that because it's all about getting from point A to point B in the quickest time possible.
Yeah. Also, her character was.
it's so funny.
How do you guys feel about Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag?
I like his character.
Didn't really have much to do, but I was just like, okay, yeah, I can see this guy as Rick Flag.
Yeah, David Ayer's cut features more of Rick Flag and June.
Yeah.
Weird romance, but
Very. And when he just busted into that room, for the first time I saw that movie, I thought it was actually David Ayer because he kind of has like the same facial hair and he always wears like a hat and everything.
all right.
But I always forget.
This is continuity right here. They're following after BVS. You know, they're asking the same questions. You know, like contingency plans if Superman ever went bad. And I remember people during the time being like, "He would never go bad. He would never."
Or they were just like, "Oh, but Superman killed all those people in Metropolis," and I was just like, "Did you not watch Batman versus Superman?" Like they literally addressed that.
It's literally nitpicking like I've never seen a comic book property be nitpicked before.
By the way,
and
I was gonna say, if y'all haven't seen Superman and Lois, I highly recommend it.
I have. It's awesome.
It is so good.
It's great.
Love
you know
it.
what else is great? Smallville. I will hook you up, Gio. Like it's a lot. It's a big commitment, but trust me, it does get great.
What is it like?
Best
10
Lex,
seasons, 20 episodes each, or something like that.
just about. But greatest Lex Luthor you will ever see. Michael Rosenbaum is the greatest
Rosenbaum?
live action Lex you will ever see. I don't think it'll ever be topped. Oh yeah, they also forgot to mention Slipknot, man that can climb anything.
We'll get to it. I love this
Oh, this the hand
visual
thing
right here.
Yeah,
of Enchantress.
that was great.
Yeah. Would have been interesting to see Tom Hardy in that role as Rick Flag.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Rick Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that. I think it worked out for the best. I definitely see him more as Venom than, and I don't know. This is from what I've seen of Venom because I just, for some reason, haven't watched the movie, so I don't really feel the need to. Like, it looks stupid.
2018's Venom? You
Yeah.
haven't seen that one?
No, I've seen certain stuff from it, and I was just like, I don't need to see this movie. I'm good.
It's a fun watch, you know?
I
mean,
it's not that bad, but it's not good either.
Yeah, I expected. When I see a Ruben Fleischer movie, I expect like Zombieland levels of like fun.
mm.
Oh yeah, and Rick Flag's dialogue, which is nothing but exposition.
Big reason why this movie won best makeup and effects is because of Killer Croc. I mean, everyone's makeup, costume design looks amazing, but Killer Croc right there. If you guys see the behind the scenes, I can never pronounce his name. Adewale AAA. He spent hours doing makeup.
Yeah, Diablo's tattoos.
Suicide Squad, the Oscar-winning film.
Yeah, say what you will about it. It won one of the bigger Oscar categories.
People were pissed because they thought that Star Trek Beyond should have won. And I just remember laughing and laughing so hard just because everyone was having such a fit over Suicide Squad, like it killed their dog or something. And I was just like, guys, it's not a good movie, but like, come on. No need to be over dramatic.
Yeah. Oh, that's just, you know, the internet.
Yeah.
They find something to be outraged about, and then the next day they find something else. So
Yeah, well, stop talking to those idiots. Bye. A while ago, so it was all good. This is also pretty cool.
That was Jay Hernandez, right?
Yeah, that was Magnum PI.
All right, throw this up once again. Deadshot is getting his handcuffs taken off. He's about to show them what's up. All these firearms.
Say, I am excited for the game. The Kill the Justice League game.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
That and Gotham Knights, man.
Yeah,
This was to come out this year, Gotham Knights. I got moved to next year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the Suicide Squad
Both of
game.
them, yeah.
And they picked the 4 best characters when I think of the Suicide Squad.
King Shark, Captain Boomerang, Harley, and Deadshot. Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
You know, I'm curious if David Ayer got to release his Suicide Squad original cut, which again I think will happen. Would he do what Zack Snyder did? And well, it wasn't really Zack Snyder, but Junkie XL wanted to redo the entire score. Like, would David Ayer have, I don't know, Junkie come in or somebody to redo the score?
Who knows?
Not sure. But yeah, anything could happen.
I love this exchange between Deadshot and Rick Flag.
Yeah, this movie came out 2 days before my birthday, and then this new one, comes out a day before my birthday. So I feel like Suicide Squad is meant for me.
Exciting times, Bardis.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, my birthday's next Saturday.
Nice.
Doing anything fun?
Definitely gonna watch the new Suicide Squad movie.
There you go. Hopefully it's good.
Oh, I'm so excited for that movie. Ever since the first trailer, I was like, I am sold.
Mm.
I knew Stallone was going to be King Shark. As soon as James Gunn was announced, I was just like, oh, man, yeah.
At first, I thought it was going to be Taika.
No, I thought he was going to be...
in an unannounced role.
I thought he was going to be Starro. He might be Starro.
So Taika's one of the rat catchers.
I think he's the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, and then the girl one is like his daughter or something. But the second rat catcher.
Yeah, I remember this shot from the trailer.
Speaking of Starro, have you guys seen this? Oh, where is it? This is in London, right here. If I could just...
Oh yeah, I did see the one with James Gunn tweeted. Yeah.
Huge Starro.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait to see Starro.
Do you guys hear like a thumping? I don't know if it's just me. I just heard like a thump, thump, thump,
It
thump.
might have been the movie because there's a guy
Oh yeah, that's right, the
with
club.
a cleaver slamming down.
Yeah.
Look at all that money.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the haircut, everyone overwhelmingly wants to see more than anything Jared Leto's Joker, like the full version.
Oh yeah, I want to see what kind of weird shit he did.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll talk about her in the Suicide Squad.
The Cars character, or talk about who?
If Rick Flag will talk
Oh.
or reference or mention June at all. Oh. Yeah, this would have meant a lot more had we in the original version, I think.
Oh yeah, but I'm going to ask both of you: have you all pre-ordered the Zack Snyder's Justice League physical media?
I have it.
Say what?
I have it.
You have the UK version, right? Not version, but the UK release one.
Yeah, but I mean, it still works.
Really? I thought the region, like,
Nope.
No, it's region free.
Yep. Thank the Lord.
yeah, I pre-ordered mine on Amazon, the one that's being released in September.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that.
Maybe we can do our watch along then.
There you go.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Do.
Such
I listen.
an amazing
I listen to
score.
that score all the time.
Yeah.
And when Flash goes back in time, it's the awesome '80s synth music.
I'm just so glad we finally got the Zack Snyder's Justice League after all these years. Are you all excited for the Flash film?
Meh. It's okay.
I probably will be after DC Fandom this year because I think they're definitely gonna have Michael Keaton there. They're gonna give us a trailer, and we're just gonna learn
Well,
more about the
maybe a teaser because the film comes out in November.
of next year. Yeah,
Yeah, so probably like not a trailer, but a teaser.
yeah.
Who knows?
Teaser.
They might be done filming by then, but at the very least, a teaser. Like, remember when they did the Batman? They finished only a quarter of the filming.
Oh yeah, I was shocked by that. Like the footage felt like they shot a lot.
Probably did.
I don't know where you're going. Mr. J. That's how I can hear you. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Holy! They got delivery of a gift basket for Dr. Meg Chris. Sign on the access list. I can't let you in. All right. Hey, cool. My label with you.
Ugh, that's
Thank you.
a terrible way to go.
Yeah.
I like how one of them's wearing the Batman mask. Such a weird choice for a villain, man.
It's Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Jesus.
I mean, that's what I think this guy looks like. I forget his name. Or the Lawnmower Man. I don't know. It's
A lawnmower, man. Ugh.
It's terrible CG though. Oh yes, and we get weird ass stripper belly dancing, as well as a sky beam. Remember
Yep,
that
sky beam in the sky.
the period of time when like every movie had a sky beam. Oddly enough, in 2016 there was a lot of them. I think of this Phantom Force Stick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird sky beams. Oh yeah, and Scott Eastwood. Forgot he was a hot item for a minute.
Wait, it was in Furious 7.
The Fate of the Furious, but yes.
Oh, Furious.
Which I was
Okay.
wondering, like, where the hell is he in Fast 9? Like, I would have preferred him over
John Cena.
Well, I actually didn't mind John Cena, but Bow Wow and
Oh, the
yeah,
Tokyo Drift crew.
Yeah.
Which is black.
Yeah, and Lucas Black. Forgot about him. Okay, yeah. The fact that they put Boomerang in a mailbag was pretty funny.
Jai Courtney is in this new movie with Kate Beckinsale called Jolt, and that movie was not really that great.
Yeah, Jai Courtney, I mean, he just, I don't know, like between Terminator Genesis and Die Hard, I forget what the title of the movie was.
With a Vengeance.
No, With a Vengeance is Sam Jackson.
Oh, A Good Day to Die Hard.
A Good
It's a
Day.
good day to
Yeah.
die hard.
That was just like Jai Courtney was just, man, like, why was this guy still getting work? And then like we see him
Also
in this,
Divergent,
like,
Divergent series.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
People forget that he's actually a classically trained actor. Like he's a theater actor, but he just picks bad products. Except for Spartacus, he was pretty good in that. Well, he seems like a cool dude too.
Reshoot. The triangle thing. Reshoot.
Oh
Total
yeah.
reshoot.
And then the weirdest song placement.
Yeah, you see, this is where the song, like, I thought with the intros, it was, I like that, but it just, yeah.
Like a music video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Slipknot, man that can climb anything. Played by the fireworks Indian from Joe Dirt.
Adam Beach.
Yep.
All right, real quick reference for people watching. We are at the 45-minute mark. The squad is getting dressed, getting ready for battle to the music of Eminem's Without Me. God, I can't wait to see Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad. I hear there's a sequence that we've seen in the trailer a little bit with all the flowers and petals and birds. Like a lot of hype surrounding that sequence. Man,
Yeah. The voice of God.
I love that. Yeah.
That was a meme for a while.
Yeah, I know when people like when the question comes up, like, you know, who was the best casted character in the DCEU? You know, you think about Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman, obviously, right? But then, like, you can make an argument for Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, definitely Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Like, those two, I think, stand right next to Affleck's Batman and Henry Cavill's Superman.
Definitely. And if we didn't get Gal Gadot, it seemed like stupid casting at first, but it actually ended up being okay. And she gave us some great meme opportunities as well, especially with Wonder Woman 1984.
So yeah,
I need the stone. And then Kal-El, no.
Kal-El, no, which was in the Snyder Cut. People were like, "Oh my god!" And then when it showed up in the Snyder Cut, I was like, "Oh."
It was better in the Snyder Cut, though.
It was better,
take.
Yes, but like
Kal-El,
you don't forget
no.
people being like so critical of it. It's like, well, it turned out to be a Zack Snyder.
Oh, here, this is Katana. She's got my back. Oh, it's so bad. Her sword traps the souls of its victims. I would advise not messing with her.
So lazy.
Yeah, and she's played by Kimiko from The Boys.
Yeah. Man.
I mean, that's definitely an upgrade. She's a good Karen. Karen Fukuhara.
What happened? Terror attack. Dirty bomb, bad guys shooting up the
That's what it should have been. Dirty bomb, bad guys with AK-47s, maybe a metahuman, but one that's not as out there as Enchantress and her big brother.
Yeah, definitely should have done like what they're doing now. Because I remember when they pitched this movie, David Ayer said it's supposed to be like the Dirty Dozen, which that's perfect. That's what Suicide Squad's supposed to be. But then you add like Enchantress and shit, and it's like, okay. I thought Joker was gonna be the bad guy. Like they definitely made it seem like he would be.
Yeah, that's how they marketed it. And, you know, I mean, like, can you blame fans for wanting the haircut so badly? Because we want to see that performance, you know, even if it doesn't go anywhere. It's like, how could WB be so, like, blind and not realize that that's HBO Max content right there? Netflix.
How long it was it's supposed to be?
Say what?
The air cut. How long was it supposed to? How much
I don't
longer
know.
was it?
I would imagine somewhere in the 2.5 hour mark. But David Ayer said, like, I had to take out the first 40 minutes of the movie. There was a lot of character backstory, which is something I also want to see, because say what you will about this movie, but the characters themselves, aside from the story, the characters are fascinating. Well, most of them. I don't know. I don't know about Slipknot and yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Now that's a killer app.
Tripping home.
First, I'm gonna pull your freaking head off. Next.
Yeah, it's another criticism. I mean, we kind of touched on it, but like for a movie called The Suicide Squad, it's just you get one death, maybe two, and that's it.
Freaking. Oh, yeah. These two, Will Smith and Margot Robbie, though, they have great chemistry.
Mhm.
If you guys haven't seen a movie called Focus, it's
Yeah,
a
that's
small
where-
heist movie.
That came out just before Suicide Squad, too.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll talk more about those two, because I'm gonna wait for a certain scene to come up. By the way, I'm gonna mention this now before I forget. I would love you guys to hop on a couple DC fandom panels with me and
Sure.
watch live. It'll be on a Saturday. It's an all-day event. I plan on doing the whole thing, and whatever panels you guys find interesting, whether it's Flash, I know Black Adam, Billy, but
Yes, I cannot wait for Black Adam.
keep that in mind, Pardis. This
Of
October.
course. I would so be down.
I'm going to reach out to others as well. Obviously, the Apocalypse crew. I would love to get Jesse Swift and Sean Wingblade.
Cool.
And hey, look, say what you will about David Ayer as a filmmaker, but he has the utmost respect for the United States military.
That's true.
The
He
way they're
does.
portrayed, the way they hold their guns, the helicopters.
Oh yeah, these caviar looking dudes. Their heads look like they're made out of caviar.
Yeah, what are they called? The Thousand Eyes something, or I don't know. But hey, we get a cool Deadshot sequence coming up.
Oh yeah, when he's just
Mhm.
crushing everybody.
Maybe the best sequence of the movie. Harley Quinn and her
wooden
handgun
bat.
that never runs out of bullets. Yeah, I'd imagine these guys are way more violent and graphic in the Ayer cut. Yeah, I think the unicorn was added in, the pink unicorn in the reshoots.
It clearly was because it's a false Chekhov's gun. Like you would think that it would like stop somebody from, or it would be like it would stop him from getting shot or something. But
Right.
no, it's just there.
It's in your face. Oh, here it is right here.
Here goes Deadshot.
How do you not fast track a solo movie or something after watching that?
Do y'all think Deadshot to be referenced in the new film?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably not, because of how similar
Hmm.
Idris Elba's Bloodsport is to Deadshot.
Even the name Deadshot, Bloodshot.
Jeez.
A
Yeah.
blood sport.
Oh, Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, yeah, but hey, it's just
Oh, look at that fire! Oh.
although, man, like fingers crossed. Zack Snyder gets to make his Justice League sequels, because Will Smith's Deadshot is supposed to be a part of that.
But
Even
yeah,
if even if it's not live action, I'll settle for like an animated thing.
Yeah,
I would like live action, but or like a graphic novel or something. I don't care. I just want a continuation.
like finish the story. Like Warner Brothers can
Finish
still
it.
do what they want to do with DC going forward, but finish the story, man.
Finish it. Finish it. From evil. Ooh. Yeah, of course they take the black guy first.
I know she's really into the brothers, like the guy in the bathroom, this guy right here. Like,
how much does that just takes it?
There's
yeah,
like four cuts.
Take it back to Belle Rev with her, you know.
There was like 4 cuts in like less than a minute. Like editing cuts. The editing is atrocious.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Snake Eyes though.
Okay, I love
Really?
Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins.
Really?
Yeah, but the editing is terrible.
Well,
And the
that's,
shaky cam.
I didn't really notice it that much, to be honest.
I didn't hate it. It was a fun time. Oh, there is John F. Ostrander building. Yeah, I remember when Scott Eastwood was being rumored for like Nightwing or something. I was just like, I don't know. Turns out he's just like random soldier number 3. Okay.
Did I mention Shia LaBeouf was originally supposed to play that role,
Wait, really?
but then it got reduced when Will Smith was brought on, and then Shia
The
backed out.
allegations of Shia.
Yeah. Not as cool as when I first saw it in theaters. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, but all right, those of you watching, just a reference: Harley Quinn just got off the elevator after using her bat to kill some bad guys, and the squad is about to get ambushed in the building. So there's the time mark for you.
See, right there, when you got stabbed. Like, it goes over that thing of money. Why wasn't it the unicorn?
Yeah, I mean that would have been a like you said that would have been a better choice right there.
Yeah, there's a storytelling principle called Chekhov's gun, which essentially states, like the example is you hang a rifle on the wall in the first chapter. By the second or third, that gun has to absolutely go off. Essentially meaning if you introduce something in the plot and you give it like any focus, there has to be a payoff for it. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
Reminds me of Shaun of the Dead. I just watched.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
the Winchester rifle.
that's a literal Chekhov's gun. Yeah.
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 I love this part.
Freaking Diablo.
Yeah.
She's just like, you want to see me angry, man? I know it's kind of slightly racist, but whatever. Well, burn him, homie.
Yeah, this part's my favorite too. Like it's like Will Smith's like, whoa.
did not have enough Joker or Harley Quinn in the DCEU. This is. I have zero complaints about this scene right here.
Well, at least we got to see him again in the Snyder Cut, where he's doing his best Jim Carrey impression.
Oh,
The nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
I wonder where the paint came from.
apparently, in the air cut, that stairwell sequence is extended where they get it on. The two of them.
Flag. Ready? Let's go. You might need to be careful. Rescue Councilman Mandela. Shut it down, white pride.
And Amanda Waller, man. She's so ruthless. Excuse me for a second, guys.
Jack. Light it up! Come on, baby. Banana is shoot that woman right now. You should have made. I got a clutcher.
And she's alive.
Poor Captain Boomerang. I think he's gonna die in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he probably will.
I don't want to see it happen though.
Oh yeah,
I know-
the context behind this.
I know.
Is very different.
I know Warner Brothers gave a K to James Gunn to kill off Harley Quinn if he wanted to in the Suicide Squad film,
Yeah, but
but she's not
They-
going to get killed off.
yeah, I don't see it happening.
Oh yeah, so instead of them getting blown up and shit, and Joker pushing Harley to save her, it's literally. Sorry, that's my dog. He literally is. He looks at her and he's happy, but then you just see his face change, and he just changes his mind, and then he just pushes her out because Joker doesn't care
Yeah.
about anybody. And the footage of Harley crying, that was why she was crying, and then she's wiping the tears and looking happy. That was the context behind that. So that's actually part of the original cut.
You see, it's just man. Give me the arrow cut. Amanda Waller got skills.
Okay. That's just not all. That's what we had to deal with. Not all of that.
Yeah, you see, now that makes more sense. Why she takes off the pudding, you know
Mhm.
what Billy was saying.
Yeah,
About
and throughout the entire movie, the squad kept telling her, Joker doesn't care about you. He only cares about himself, like multiple times throughout the movie, to really hit the point home.
yeah,
And that what happens in Birds of Prey, where she breaks up with him.
She cuts her hair, of course.
it's just
I don't know. I thought Birds of Prey was all right. Felt like kind of empty.
It was supposed to be a Birds of Prey film, but it was more of a Harley Quinn film.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest problem, was that Harley Quinn did not need to be in that movie. It should have just been the Birds of Prey.
yeah. I mean, like,
Gotham City Sirens, Harley is a part of.
yeah,
That's different, but it's not the Birds of Prey.
I could see what Margot was trying to do with use her star power or whatever to introduce the Birds of Prey. But like, had they waited a few more years, you could have done it on HBO Max. And I know people are like, what do you mean? They belong on the big screen. It's like, well, start paying your respect to or start respecting streaming, because streaming is by month it's getting bigger and bigger.
And then we're soon gonna get the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Soon.
Oh, you really looking forward to that, huh?
It's just hilarious to me. I think it's the funniest shit ever. I laughed my head off the first time I saw that, but it wasn't supposed to be funny.
Oh, I think quite a few people did. Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely weren't alone.
I saw it with my friend, and I know he didn't like it because he was on his phone the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, then it really like it hit me. I was just like, it was all right, I guess.
Incredible. Which nobody could hear this. About ready to turn it. Press the button. Say the whole thing. Bad idea.
I'm so excited for Fandom.
So excited for what?
Fandom.
Oh, hell yeah!
And
How
hopefully
was
we'll get. I was gonna say, I hope we get a release date for the season 3 of Harley Quinn.
Yes,
Yeah, me too.
absolutely. He could easily be talking about Warner Brothers. That was a pretty cool animation, holding the firearm or visual effects. Poor Killer Croc. thought it was a great idea to make Harley Quinn the bartender. It's a fun idea. Saying that she's also a psychiatrist too.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh, it said RTS received. Release the Snyder Cut received. I mean, there's no C, but still. Maybe they were trying to tell us something.
Right.
Even though this came before Justice League. And I think Justice League was like in the middle of shooting when this movie came out. Or it was close to being done.
Yeah, they started production mid 2016, mid to late 2016. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they must have still been shooting.
All right, time mark right here. Just under an hour and 30 minutes. They just finished having drinks at the bar, and they're going to go save the day.
And I'm back. And it must have taken them hours to get Killer Crocs, the whole, what do you call, what's the word? Y'all make up on him? Yeah, prosthetics.
Yeah, a little more backstory on Katana would have been nice instead of 30 seconds.
Oh, for
Her
sure.
sword traps the souls of its victims. Come on. They explained it pretty well. No, it's a lot of tell and not showing, and that pisses me off more than anything. I mean, just look
There
at
you
it.
go, Billy.
Look at how stupid it looks.
There's the
We're
Yeah.
looking at the dancing enchantress right now.
It's so bad.
oh my gosh. I feel bad for Cara Delevingne.
Yeah,
Not Carla. What did I say? Carla. Cara.
car. Yeah,
I
should be
don't know
alright.
why I say Carla.
That weird overdubbed voice that Enchantress has as well.
It's not real. It's not real. My whole life. You can't have that. The wrong people right here. Lady, you are evil. Gotta get him in that corner. That's where the problem will be. I'll do it.
Hmm.
I'll get him there. I lost one family. I ain't gonna lose another one. Make it through.
Are they really your family though? I mean, kind of just met
Maybe,
them.
hey, you know what? Maybe he's just Dominic Toretto. You don't know. He's wearing the same shit that he wears.
There you go. Yeah,
He
That's-
thinks he's Latino,
he's a variant.
a variant of Dom.
is Jay Hernandez. What was I gonna say about him?
This part was pretty cool though. Seeing El Diablo turn into a God.
Diablo, grab him in the corner!
It's crazy. At one point, Steppenwolf was going to appear. This was
Oh, yeah.
early in the development. You see, this version of Enchantress right here would have been cool. Like, it's not too much, you know? Instead, what we get is what Billy's favorite thing with the dancing in the freaking portal. And but see, this right here with Enchantress, I don't mind because it's still a little bit, I don't know, grounded, I guess. And mm.
I got an idea. Anything you want. Yes, child. You need to bow in life.
Okay, Harley.
Yeah, great line reading right there. That little girl is terrible.
I don't like that little girl. She's annoying.
With all the slow mo, you would have thought Zack Snyder directed this third act.
I don't know.
That moment would have had more weight in the air cut. I can guarantee that. BET.
Espresso machine. Oh.
And also just like misuse of Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like I don't know, man.
See, just goes to show sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for. Like, oh, the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer is so great. Yes, I want that, and we got it.
This was all reshot, by the way.
Yeah.
Joker never came back for
Totally.
Harley. And then I remember they played this damn 21 Pilots song for. It was on the radio forever.
Not a fan?
I mean, when it gets overplayed, yes. I'm usually a fan, but it's just like at a certain point, enough is enough. Yeah, there we go. We did it.
We made it,
Not
guys.
yet. There's a mid-credit scene, Billy.
Oh
That
yes.
third
How
act
could
was-
how could I forget about the mid-credits scene?
Yeah, we can watch the mid credits if you guys are down. But man, like that third act is tough to get through.
Yeah.
The song works for the end credits, though, or these credits.
Yeah, I don't mind it here. Oh, that was David Harbour. Okay.
Hmm.
Who would have stopped him? God, what a dark time for freaking Warner Brothers, man. They're just. Uh,
And what's changed?
apparently, this new regime is all about creative freedom, but that could also just be them being reactionary again.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Most studios are not about creative freedom. Really, the only two I can think of are actually Netflix, because they'll let people do whatever the hell they want. They don't care.
Well, not really, because Avatar.
Well, yeah,
And
I
rest
guess.
is- So I
A24.
wouldn't count Netflix as create. They let
A24.
creators.
Hold that thought. The mid credits right here.
Should stop working nights.
Barry Allen, Arthur Curry. Yeah. God, they got me so hyped for Justice League.
Yeah, me too.
They just had to stay the course. They had to stay the course.
They chickened out.
Freaking A.
Or
Well, that was the mid credits right there that we were discussing, and yeah, the rest is history, guys. We already know where this led to, and man,
only we knew.
what a time. But yeah, going back to what you guys were saying quickly, like actually, I would agree that Netflix is a creative studio that's filmmaker friendly. Today,
Well, mostly, not entirely.
well, yeah,
no,
I mean,
I don't know if I
think
said
any studio
entirely,
is
but
entirely right.
no,
I mean,
no studio is entirely.
part of the executive's job is to give some notes here and there, but I think it should never be execs that are the ones that are doing the story of the universe, where the narrative is going to go, the story. I mean, there are rare exceptions like a Kevin Feige, who is literally somebody who is his brain is a Marvel encyclopedia. He learned from Richard Donner, the late Richard Donner. He talked about that. So there are rare exceptions, but what Zack Snyder was trying to do was give a sort of a phase one for DC that wasn't, X number of movies, something that you could digest, like 4 or 5 movies. And yeah, they're not interested in that. So any final thoughts, you guys, now that you've seen Suicide Squad again? Anything you want to say? Anything now that you've seen it again?
Bring on the Suicide Squad. I am ready for the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually going tomorrow. So hey.
Same. I have a screening tomorrow.
An early screening? You got it too? Yeah.
You guys are lucky.
All right. Well, I think that'll just about do it. I'm gonna do some. If you guys want to do any plugs where they can find you online, start with Billy.
Yeah, sure. You can find me on Twitter at Master of Puns 196. Every word starts with a capital letter. You can also follow me on Instagram at Billy Batson's Lightning. Nothing is capitalized. I also do a podcast called the See You Next Summer podcast. So just follow that at SYNS Pod. Yeah, and thanks, man. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you can just find me around, just around.
He'll definitely be back here. And Pardis, I understand you have a Twitter account and you have been updating it with movies that you have seen going all the way back to the start of the year. Is that correct? Can
No,
you clarify that?
that is correct. I have started using Letterboxd again and seeing movies which I have not seen before and new releases. So I've seen about 135 or 6 films. Well, now including this one. Well, I've seen this before, but 130 something around the 130 section. So yeah, rewatching movies I haven't seen before, like The Matrix. I've seen for the first time this year, which love that movie now. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
And yep.
Nice, man. Hey, perfect timing too, because that fourth movie is coming out later this year. I can't
Oh
wait for that
yes.
trailer.
Yeah, I can't wait for that trailer. I'm also curious about that film. Because Lawrence Fishburne isn't returning.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. You guys can find me on Twitter at Grey Goose Jedi. Find me on Twitter, of course, Fandom United. I do videos 5 to 6 days a week. So any subscriptions, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' time. Billy, Pardis, thank you guys so much again. This was a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing that Snyder cut later on this year. And yeah, that'll do it for now. You guys have a great day. Leave your thoughts on Suicide Squad, and we'll catch you later.